quarterback making adjustments. Keep going! Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Green in the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, he's got it, 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical man.
He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Defense can't stop you.
Laterals it back. Pressure coming. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception.
It's a seam. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Now, Lenora Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game.
He's loose. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quick, run a little.
And a really... I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job of getting through the hole, getting where it's blocked with a nice positive game, making your situation really good.
The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best.
Throw to the end zone. Picked off. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot getting the football.
And how about the rough starts for these offenses? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Catch in the middle, it's right. Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further growth.
Yeah, quarterbacks have played so well with Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know they're going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
Taylor has it. Plows through the defense. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Quarterback adapted. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Snaps it. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. How about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air on first down.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. They're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he'll return it and try to get behind the clock. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outdo the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So
Turning on the Jets. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Back up now. Here's second and long. To throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job on the defense covering that thing up.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. They're going to test the right side with this one. Trying to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the punt, and he's done better. Not much on that one. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head. Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football ball. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on fourth down and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
To the air, it's Simmons. It's the grab, and he's dragged down.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
And the Rebels are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit, he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Perhaps emboldened by converting the fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Gets the back moving. Maybe a double pass. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Going to swing it on second down. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive. You got to make tackles.
They'll run it here on third and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll bring it out. It's Diggs. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it over the top of the knee. He's got it down outside. And once he found open space, the bandwagon start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen,
to throw on first down. He's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43. Got him downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Rides the back on the option. Again, first down and more. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. That one will find its way out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Pass was incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Got it inside. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. The first snap of this drive will come from the 46. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. You've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Grab near the sticks. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Third and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back. Go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him. Strip, sack. You get the rock.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Complete to start this drive. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back to the 45.
And I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. To the air. It's Sellers. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. Caught in the sticks. It's Bennett. And the Gamecocks will keep this drive going. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Finding open area. They get him on the ground. 9-4. He rumbles all the way to the 5.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why don't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Send the tight end in motion. Defense in press coverage. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. That's 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense trying to be aggressive. They're throwing the go ball down the sideline. Just a better job in coverage defensively forces the incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Throws for the tight end. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but Hugh did a great job there with the play action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the 2nd level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
Out saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the 4th quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the 1st down in a pretty close ball game.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Right in the middle, it's high. And he picks up the 1st down, and he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
Tight end now in motion. Smith wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Wallace.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice game, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down the throat?
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He might want another play. Back to pass on second down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Rebels have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Third and goal for the offense. Trying to bully their way in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Huge play in the red zone. Third and goal coming up. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And the defense drags him down.
Well, the offense just trying to outflank the defense with a little push pass to a speedy wide receiver and see if they can get him on the perimeter, but just too much speed and awareness on the defensive side of the ball. Now sets up fourth down.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this field goal might not lock the game away, but you'd be able to hear the tumblers clicking. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet. That late punch field goal put them on top. They can almost taste victory if they can keep them from scoring to tie or win the game. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. to throw. It's Sellers. Buys a little extra time. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to throw in, not much time to work with. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. The defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball in the week. But golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He'll come back across his body, and it's intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. What a show both of these teams